Howdy, this is Haley Werner. I'm a senior in Tom Green County 4-H and a senior in high school. So today I'm doing a video about elements of design. Now I have several things here, some box-end ratchets that are so cool that I got. But this is actually kind of a setup I've done before and shot a picture. I got some circular containers and then a pillow from the couch. Yeah. So these are all examples of things you could do with elements of design. Elements of design is there's going to be a pattern like this. You know, something, elements of design. I'm doing it inside because outside it's kind of rainy and drizzly. And so a helpful thing with cameras is most cameras aren't waterproof unless you get a special one. So I would not recommend taking pictures outside in the rain with a camera, unless you have a phone that takes really good pictures and you have a waterproof case over it. That works. So yeah, I guess let's get started. So right here, I've taken a picture, not with these exact ones, but I've done something like that before for elements design. So I'm going to move this away, move this away. Okay, so more, I guess, country. A lot of town people don't have this, but I'm going to have different things. You can just find something that, like, has a pattern. And you can, yeah, I'll just go with it. So, one thing I did was I would like line them up like this. Let's see, I want these lined up like that. And I have more, but I'm just going to use these for right now. So I could take a picture like this, elements design going this way, just straight up. There's multiple things you could do with it. You could, a lot of people have them hanging on their wall. You could take pictures like that. One thing I did is I went to the Central Tom Green County Library, and in the basement they have a makerspace. They had these there. So what I did is I put the bottom one, like, made it like this, so it actually looked pretty cool. Like that. You have to be careful with the smaller ones going higher up. So you can take it like this picture, this, straight up. It's really cool with elements of design because you can do lots of things. With just one, you're like, elements of design, what can I do with this? But if you have a group of them, if you have, probably not knives, but forks or spoons. Spoons would work very well because they can stack like that. You could do it like that. Plates. You can do a lot of things. If you have a group of anything that goes together, you can make elements of design. Even one thing, you're like, this is not really elements of design, just one by itself. But if you have a group, voila, you can make it. So that's one picture I did one year for elements design. These next ones I haven't done, but these are just cool. They're kind of dirty, yikes. However, I have like 2 little ones and 5 big ones, so you can flip them upside down. You can do lots of little cool things with elements. These things usually like this way. There's lots of options for these. You can stack them like one inside the other. So if you take a picture like this, it looks kind of cool. It looks like eyes. And another thing I did is I got an old wagon wheel. I found one, and with the spokes, they look really cool because it's just all the way around. So another thing is this kind of goes. I saw this because it has, I guess, diamonds. I was like, I don't know what shape. This outside we have a chain link fence, which is really cool, especially when it gets like ice on it. Then elements of design work really well. So straightforward, you can do it. You can do different things. Just play around. Look for different angles, shutter speeds. Okay, let's see, shutter speeds. Okay, so your lighting, yeah, you need to watch your lighting. Shutter speeds, yeah, I guess just make sure your settings on your camera are good, because I've done some where I've like taken a whole batch of photos and then looked, oh, that's too dark, that's too light. So just watch your settings all the time. And some of the simplest things, like a pine cone outside, it has elements of design in it, and you wouldn't think so. It's basically just have fun, get creative, just random things, like you can do it outside, in the house. And let's see, anything else? Okay, so even though I know the photography contest is over, I'm still going to be making these videos for maybe next year's photography contest. However, here it says elements of design, image use of graphic elements of design, photos that showcase line, shape, pattern, form, texture, perspective, etc. Photo can consist of any subject matter. Examples: line, pattern, perspective, shape, etc. Not allowed digital creations of graphic designs made in software such as Photoshop, InDesign, or Illustrator. So you can't Photoshop something to make Elements Design. However, Elements Design is pretty easy because you can get basically anything. If you're in sports, you could literally get all your teammates' cleats or shoes and line them up, and you got an Elements Design picture. Anything that like you have multiples of, then you can make it. Just, I guess, think outside the box, look for a different angle, and you can get Elements Design. It's pretty easy. So, I'd say go outside, take pictures, get creative, and have fun. See you next time.